everybody to the Super Joe Pardo Show. I'm Super Joe Pardo, and today we're doing another Business Coach Reacts video to, wait for it, the Profit Planet Popcorn. This is part 2. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, make sure you click that info card up top and go watch part 1. Anyway, I need you to help me get this information into more business owners' hands, more uncles' hands. Your uncle wants to start a business. He needs to know about this. I need you to smash that like button for me so that the YouTube algorithm knows that people are liking it, enjoying it. I need you to comment below, too. What business issues are you going through right now? Where are you in your business, and how are you looking to get those problems figured out? So if you don't know, if you're new around here, I am a business coach, consultant, and profit strategist specifically. So I help businesses grow their profit, and I've been doing it for a number of years. I grew up in a family business. Anyway, we're gonna get started here. Now that you've clicked that, you click that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss another episode of the Super Joe Pardo Show. Here we go.
So you ready to do some business?
I'm not giving up full financial control of my company.
Oh, good job. We talked about this in part 1. This is, man, it's popcorn. It's popcorn.
You don't know anything about costing materials. You don't know anything about pricing. You don't even own PlanetPopcorn.com. I own it. Every time I...
That is a solid move there. You're going and you're like, oh, nobody owns PlanetPopcorn.com. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. I own it now. That's a smooth move.
Going to a business, I do research, and finding out that they didn't own PlanetPopcorn.com, well, my first order of business was to make sure that I had it. I already got it for you, and it's ready to go. I also own Pop1.com, which is an organic line that we're going to create. So, if you want to talk to me about moving fast and giving opportunities...
If you were my partner and this thing failed, you would still be a rich man tomorrow, and I would be broke.
But if you fail by yourself, you're still failing.
True.
So what's the difference?
It's the control thing is hard for me. I've always prided myself on being a woman-owned business, 100%.
Yes, Charlotte. You could exist by yourself as an independent, strong woman for the rest of your life. I came here today to give you money. If you think that you have the IT, the marketing, and the publicity resources that I have, then don't do a deal with me.
Well, of course I don't think
If you think that I can launch you in a direction to finally start to make real profits, then you should do a deal with me.
I wonder what he said there, because it like clearly it was recorded after the fact. I don't know if maybe the audio just conked out there, but they had to re-record it. But I always love watching these reality-based type shows and seeing like where's the audio sound way different. And obviously it's going to be a little bit different if you're in a different environment after the fact recording this, but use the same microphone, use the same distance, use whatever, try to mimic what's there, not just be like, hey, here's a high quality studio mic like the one I got right here. Let's just re-record that part of it. No one's going to notice. Well, most people won't, but this guy will.
Do we have a deal?
I've worked really hard to get here, and I don't want to lose my company, and I don't want somebody to take it over.
And let me just say, I think it's amazing that she, has the pride, and not only pride but drive and all that, and it's not easy to take a concept and get it to $2.5 million a year in revenue. Like, if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? That's a great grandfather has always said. Like, if business was easy, everyone would do it, but everyone doesn't do it. And to be a woman-owned business, I don't blame her. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think we need more of that in the world. But this is an opportunity, right? This is an opportunity to take what you've already done, what you've already built as a concept, which again, she didn't invent popcorn. and turn it into something so much bigger, so much bigger.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Would you really?
Oh, accounting.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, Casey would. Yeah, because you're gonna have an opportunity to work with somebody who has so many more connections. Again, get you out of just Disneyland and put you in Universal. Maybe get you as the official popcorn to Disneyland, which, at the time when this was filmed, I guess like Starbucks was right on the horizon, or about, it had already just came into the parks. But this is an opportunity to get a deal like that.
We have a deal?
We have a deal.
Thank you.
Woo!
Come on, give me a hug.
Don't let me down.
Mama's happy. She's like, I'm gonna get my money back. How awesome is this?
All right, now, do you remember, Charlotte, for the week I was in charge?
I'm ready to pass out right now, so
Okay. So go have a drink.
I'm gonna need a few.
Okay, everybody go rest tonight, because you know the next week's gonna be unbelievably intense. Have a good night.
Thanks.
Partner? Okay, I'll see you guys in the
They
next
should all feel very good about this. And her comment before about like, oh well, if this fails, like I don't get to be, I get nothing, and you still get to be a very rich man. It's like, well, yeah, but he's going to continue being a very rich man regardless of you and your business, right? So, but his interest is in making profit. The show is literally called It's literally called The Profit. Come on now, like, what are you doing?
Charlotte and I made a deal. I know that some of you aren't happy about it, but one of the things that I wanted to do.
He is probably not happy, but he will be happy once they start making money and stop borrowing money from people to keep this thing going.
Is make sure that everybody understood that I was now in full control, and that we're going to fix some things that we think are broken. My ultimate goal with this investment is to make Planet Popcorn a national brand. In order to do that, we're going to launch a website so we have a national presence. We're going to open up a storefront in downtown Disney. But before any of that happens, I want to open up a storefront outside of downtown Disney so Disney knows we know how to run one. The goal.
So she has a deal with Disney, but it's like a cart at Disney versus like a storefront, right? Where you're creating like almost like a candy shop kind of experience.
Is to go from a $2 million company to a $10 million company. Right now, 2 carts at Disney generates $1.2 million. And adding a storefront at downtown Disney will do about 3.5 times what 2 carts do. That's close to $4 or $5 million. This storefront will have thousands of square feet at one of the best theme parks in the entire world. It allows us to generate more revenue because the amount of foot traffic is significantly greater, and we'll be able to expand our flavors and the way we merchandise them. Different size tins, different size bags, different size boxes. That gets me to $10 million very quickly. Cash to me is the most important thing in business, and protecting it is the most important thing. I want to make sure that when we take cash in, we put it away properly. In order for me to be comfortable, I want to put the controls in place so that I know that my cash and my inventory is safe. Anything else?
Nope.
Let's get to work.
I love that plate. Carney won. So I mean that goes a long way. In part 1, she talked about how she's the carnivals are her social life and all that, and she definitely is living it.
Charlotte and I are in Newport Beach looking for locations for our first store. I've chosen a location, and so has she. This ought to be interesting. Let's find a parking space. Okay. It's busy.
Wow, it's really crowded there.
When I had the realtor find me places,
Yeah.
I knew I was looking for medium income.
Right.
I knew I was looking for traffic.
Yes.
And I knew that I wanted to make sure there was a coffee place, a gas station,
Oh,
and an ice cream place.
interesting.
The ice cream store will get traffic at night, coffee's morning and night, and the
Yes.
gas is repetitive traffic.
That is some solid detective work there. Thinking about like, okay, how can I get traffic around the clock because we are popcorn? I think it's somewhere similar along the lines like here in outside of Philly we have the Philly Pretzel Factory, and where you see those is like where people are morning, day, and night. It's not just a nighttime place, because the Pretzel Factory is only open until I don't know 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that, but it opens at 6. So they're in some ways they are the coffee place because people want to get those pretzels before it gets too late in the day when they're going to go and drop them off at different, like, salespeople are going to drop them off, or you're going to go to the parties or whatever. You're going to get it as sometimes as early as you possibly can.
I don't know. I kind of like the spot though because it's right on the entrance. You agree?
My gut says no.
Oh,
First of all,
okay.
nobody buys popcorn in the morning.
But it's packed.
No, but I don't want to be in a boring.
Right, but people are going to buy popcorn and then take it to those parties that are at, like, the noon party, the 11 o'clock, like 11 a.m., 1 o'clock party. You got to be open and available to make that popcorn and sell it because it's really on their time when they're going to go and buy it.
Spot. I don't want to store in a mall. Just because Marcus has $1 billion doesn't mean he knows the best location for a popcorn store.
All right, let's just go check this place you want to look at. And
Okay.
Compare it. Charlotte didn't like.
All right, like let's go check out your place. I'm sure it's going to be based on some kind of
the
thing.
storefront that I chose. Maybe she thought there was too much traffic or too many customers walking.
Oh, that's a bad problem to have. Too many customers, too many people, coming by your store, seeing your sign. On an impulse buy, like popcorn.
Over here?
Yes.
That you're going to make
It's a great
into
corner.
the
It's the
next
busiest
pretzel
corner in our
factory.
neighborhood. People walk every day.
Charlotte, can I
Yes.
just show you something?
Sure.
I want you to look this way. What do you see down this sidewalk?
Lots of cars.
What do you see on the sidewalk?
No one.
Okay. And what do you see on this sidewalk going this way?
A man with a flag.
No one. There's nobody. So I hope this isn't your spot.
It's around the corner.
Not even on this street?
No, I come here every day. I live here. I know what traffic goes through here. So, the nectar shop, the ice cream shop, all right here. And this place in the morning is nothing but people everywhere.
You told me back there people don't buy popcorn in the morning.
I'm not finished.
Ding, 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 ding. Good job thinking about that there on the fly.
Late afternoon, it gets busy again.
There's a possibility that this is busy, but I'm not going to make the turn, come back down here.
Everybody walks. This is a walking neighborhood. I mean, I walk it every day. I know.
But there's nobody walking except the dude walking around with a flag. Like, come on now.
Yeah. This would be a terrible popcorn place. Sorry, this is a destination place. Popcorn is an impulse place. There are two different types of purchases. There's a destination purchase, like a hardware store, because you know what you're going for. And there's an impulse buy, like an ice cream store. You want to have an impulse buy be in a high traffic area where people are spending their discretionary money. Not in a far off place where it's hard to get to and hard to see.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I brought you here today, it wasn't really about popcorn. This is my vision for a creperie.
No, what are you doing? Yeah, okay. Again, you don't have the foot traffic there, so it's going to be tough unless you make that creperie a place, again, like Marcus said, a destination where people are like, I need to get crepes. It's a thing.
I told you I wasn't interested in the crepe business, and you agreed to those terms. We made this deal. I was very clear with her that we were
Apparently not clear enough,
out of
Marcus.
any business other than popcorn. I don't think she's confused. I just think she's unwilling to follow my lead, and that's not acceptable by me. Once we make a deal, there's no changing the plan. I do business deals on people's character, their integrity, their honesty.
But I have integrity.
Well, so her plan then was, I'm going to change his mind because he's going to be blown away by the amount of foot traffic, the amount of people. It's a walking neighborhood, but all you see is cars. I see one person walking with a flag.
I don't think that's a question between me and you. You can trust me.
I still think it's really interesting that he never actually tried the crepe, at least on camera, or talked about how amazing the crepe was, to feel like, we're gonna make less money here with the crepe instead of the popcorn. Let's go with the crepe.
So Charlotte, I need to be clear about something. What
Yeah.
insurance do I have that you won't screw me?
How could I screw you?
You take money out of the company without telling me. Or maybe turn what I think is a popcorn store into a creperie.
Well, I guess there's a risk factor on both ends because you don't really know me and I don't really know you. Mm-hmm. All I can say to you is you're going to have to trust me on this one.
Do I have to wonder if you're going to steal?
No.
Do I have to wonder if you're going to undermine me?
No.
Well, she already kind of tried to.
Do I have to wonder if you're going to go around my back and try to do something to hurt me?
No. You have nothing to worry about me as far
He's gonna walk into his popcorn shop and find a creperie, as it's gonna end up happening.
as integrity or undermining you.
And you can say that without any
100%.
reservation. Okay. Integrity is one of the pillars in business, and based on what I've seen at the storefront, I'm starting to lose trust. Coming up,
This I'm not changing.
you said that
Yeah.
11 times. We're good.
Okay.
We got it. And later, you guys are.
What was that look?
We're good. We got it.
Oh, that's a pretty look. You're doing a good job there with the looks.
And later, you guys are in trouble. The balance sheet is hundreds of thousands of dollars wrong. It is going to hit the fan.
So the business was actually way worse off than we thought, and we will find out more in the next episode of Biz Coach Reacts. I'm Super Joe Pardo. If you want to get more of me, go to any social media. Go to @SuperJoePardo. And if you want to learn more about me, go to superjoepardo.com. If you want to learn how you can work with me on your business, go to superjoepardo.com. Anyway, everybody, I need you to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss part 3 of the Planet Popcorn saga. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.